Hope you are all doing well. We're almost halfway through the week, so if that isn't something to celebrate, I don't know what is. It's Agnes here, signing on as the Woman Warfighter, just here to bring you a little more information and insight into what it's like being a female veteran. So today I wanted to talk more in depth about women veterans, maybe throw some statistics at you. I also want to talk about what a warfighter is and explain my reasoning behind choosing it as part of my label for this video blog. Um, so today I'm actually filming this on my computer at home instead of in my car on my phone at school. I actually had to just kick my dog out of the room because she was barking at somebody walking their dog next to our house. She was very upset. Um, so to reduce distractions and extra noise input, I had to get lock her up next door. Um, so I hope to see some better quality in this video than I did on my phone. But here we go. So just a little bit of information for you. 10% of all veterans currently are actually females. It's actually expected to rise to viewing the increase in amount of women serving in the armed forces. The women veteran population is actually as a whole younger, probably because women in serving in the military is a newer concept than men serving in the military. As Also, to add on, 12% of Operation Enduring Freedom, Operation Iraqi Freedom, and Operation New Dawn veterans are women. Again, probably due to the fact that since the military opened up a lot more jobs to women instead of just being dust jockeys or propeller planers and riveters. Um, so that's a little bit of statistics for you there. As a whole, women veterans are a very remarkable part of the military. The way I see it, a lot of us have had to work a lot harder to get where we were in the military. I'd say we're, a lot more resilient, and because as a whole, even though there was some females that really slacked off and stuff, that just made those of us that really cared about being in the military work even harder at our jobs, to prove ourselves, because we've still got a long way to go to prove that we're worthy to be next to our brothers in uniform, especially now that they've opened all jobs in the military to women. All combat positions are now open to women, but that, my friends, is another thing I would love to discuss with y'all. But to keep this episode shorter, I'm not going to go into it right now. So that's kind of a snapshot. I think women veterans are kind of a underappreciated part of the veteran population. There's a lot more of an assumption that, oh, you're just here with your husband when you go to the VA or something like that, because this society as a whole is still struggling to kind of accept the idea that women serve in the military too. But hey, we do, and we love it, and we kind of rock at it depending on who you are. Not to short our brothers in uniform or our brother veterans. Y'all are freaking fantastic too as well. So the other part of the episode I wanted to discuss is kind of what a warfighter means. The label in and of itself is kind of self-explanatory. It means warfighter. It's kind of a newer term to describe those that are serving in uniform, as well as veterans too as well. We've been at war for about 15 years, so a very, very large population of those serving in the military and veterans has they have served overseas. So, as a direct correlation, they are warfighters in a way. You know, whether you served on a fob or you went out on convoys every day, or if you were infantry boys, you know, stuck up in the mountains, you know, fighting the Taliban or whatever, you know, clearing rooms and stuff. We as a whole are a warfighter community because we signed up on the dotted line during a time of war for our country. The reason I chose it as part of a label, I thought the woman veteran was kind of dry, and I wanted to add a little bit of spice to it, you know, give it a little bit more of a feeling, give a little more of an attitude to this video blog. Um, so, you know, that's kind of mostly what I wanted to talk about today. It's a little bare bones, and I'm sorry, uh, but I'm already running it almost 6 minutes here, so I'm going to want to cut it short. Um, I just wanted, you know, to throw out another really quick statistic. 22 veterans kill themselves every day. You know, they commit suicide. And to me, that's a heartbreaking statistic. I hate the thought that 22 of my brothers and sisters, you know, feel that they're at the end of the rope, that they have nothing left in life, and they commit suicide, leaving behind a legacy, you know, that I don't care how it is. It's a phenomenal legacy being a, you know, to have served in the military. You know, and suicide is even up in active duty and reserve units. Um, so, you know, as a message out there to my brothers and sister veterans, you know, if you're hurting, if you feel like you can't hang on there anymore, call somebody, call me, text me, message me, or, you know, hit up any of your brothers and sisters in uniform that might understand, or, you know, call the veterans crisis line. They're phenomenal help. The people that are on there are excellent service to our veterans, and hey, active duty people too as well. So that's something I feel very passionately about. You know, I'd like to see that statistic go down, but you know, until the VA straightens itself out and we as a society becomes more aware of what our veterans go through, it's probably not going to change. I don't like to say that, but it's probably not going to change. So that's all for today, folks. I hope you really like this episode and stay tuned, you know, for more episodes. I hope more interesting for you than this one. Stay awesome, brother and sisters, and thank you so much for watching this. All right, have a great day. Bye.